YouTube. I think it's working now. Hey, I'm live on both now. Okay, let's get started with our warm-up. I'm gonna turn on some music. Okay, stand with your feet nice and wide. Plie, inhale, reach up. We're just gonna start with a few deep breaths to connect our breath with our body. Stretching the sides, back, getting into our legs, feeling the floor with your feet, pressing the floor as you come up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach up, interlace the fingertips, press the palms up towards the ceiling, bend to the right, and then bend your left leg. Come up to center, and bend the right. Push that right foot into the floor to come back to center. One more time each side. Down. Push the left foot up to get to the other side. And release the hands. Point the toes forward, heels a little out. Hands on the thighs. Bend the knees, hips back. Chest forward and down above your head. Roll up nice and slow. We're just warming up the spine here. Move the shoulders up and back a couple times. Sit back into the hips. Arch your back. Chest is forward. Drop your head down. Roll up. Loop the shoulders back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's do a few figure eights here. And we'll practice crossing the arms through center. Getting into the hips here, just slowly warming up the body. Let's do a big hip circle. I'm going clockwise. Front, right, back, left, front, right, back. Let's reverse it. Right, front, left, back. Keep your spine really long as you shift your hips back. You want a slight arch in the back when you shift your hips back. We really make sure the chest is open every time it's forward. We don't want to be hunched over like this. Okay, that doesn't look nice. We gotta keep a nice, long, open chest. One more time. Upward figure eight on the right, left. And be mindful of the arms. And the breath, make sure you're breathing. Reverse undulation. I'm taking it to the corners. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Let's do a drop kick. Down, release, down, release. Maybe we can sway the arms above the head. Keep your sides long. Chest is lifted. The arms are just kind of floating. Let's do the other side. Drop, kick, drop, kick. Maybe bring the hands down the body. Drop, kick. Snake arms. Stay lifted in the chest, low in the hips. Cameling, undulating, starting at the chest. 3/4 shimmy. Push, lift. Shimmy. Let's try to slide with that shimmy. Shimmy. Shimmy to the side. Maybe shimmy undulation. Flutter. We're going to be doing too many flutters today, but I always got to throw one in. Let's do a choo-choo. Come up on your toes, baby little steps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hips are going up and down. Keep that belly button drawn into your spine. Pelvis is in neutral. Hips are going up and down. The toes are lifted. Heels are lifted. Choo, 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 choo. And pose. Okay, good job. That was our quick little warm up. Whoops. And all right, so grab a sip of water if you need it. We are going to go into breaking down of the choreography. And there's 3 sections that I'm going to be teaching you in this song. There's the Taksim section, which is the accordion. And like I said, that's often the time where you can improvise. So feel free to improvise this section. However, I will be teaching you the moves that I do during this section because it is choreographed. So feel free to either just feel the music and take the elements of the movements, such as the figure 8s and the circles, and make them your own, or try to learn the combinations that I have kind of anchored into the Taksim section. Then we have the, what's it called? The call and response. The call and response is sometimes referred to as me'ata. It's where the accordion is playing with the tabla or dabbuka. They're kind of having a conversation. That part is choreographed, and then there's going to be a Sayyidi section, which is the 4/4 rhythm, and then the Falacci section, which is the 2/4 rhythm, and it's kind of faster. Okay, so I am going to start with you guys. You know what? Let's just start from the beginning. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to have your hands on your head here, and you're going to do 2 ummies, going whatever direction is comfortable for you. I like to go counterclockwise, so I'm going up, in through the middle, up on the left, release, and my belly is out. Up on the right, middle, left, release. So smooth it out. 1, 2. Okay, so again, it goes right is lifting, middle is lifting, left is lifting, releasing to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. But in the music, it's more like 1, 2. They're faster. Okay, so you're gonna go 1, and the belly is in on the beat. 1, 2. It looks juicier than 1, 2, right? It goes in, and then reverse undulate, lift, drop the chest. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, roll up, drop. Then we're gonna do what I call a chair swivel. So it's basically as if you're about to sit in one of those office chairs with the wheels on them, the chair's to your side here, and then somebody pulls it and swivels your hips over to the other side. Okay? So if anyone out there does yoga, it's kind of like chair pose where you're sitting, you're bending your knees and you're sitting your hips way back and your spine is long. In this case, you want to have it slightly arched because you really want to make sure that chest is nice and open. We really don't want to be hunched over in this movement, okay? So really keep that chest lifted, hips back. So we chair, swivel, hip, left to right, and then we're gonna flutter as we come up and drop the chest. Okay, if you don't have the flutter, no worries. We can just go chair swivel, reverse undulation, drop. Notice that my hand goes from my head, down my body, down to my hip. Okay, so from the beginning it goes ami, ami, roll up, chest, chair swivel, roll up, drop. Now here I'm going to do an ice cube. So it's basically a twist and then a contraction at the corner of your hip, at the right oblique. So what's happening is my hip is coming forward as a preparation, and then I'm tucking, but I'm isolating that tuck on the right side of my body, on the hip, the right oblique. Let's practice that a couple times. So you're gonna go out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. See how the tuck is isolated on the right side. And I call it ice cube because, well, that's what my teacher called it. But also it's as if somebody's coming towards you with an ice cube to put right here, and it's like, it's cold. So the ice cube is coming and you're trying to get away without really running away. Okay, so that's the ice cube. So we go from the swivel, the chair swivel, and then you can either flutter and chest drop or just roll up and chest drop. And then we do the ice cube. So you just kick your foot out to the side. I'm in that tendu position, the leg is straight. Ice cube, and then we're gonna shift our weight over to the right with a shimmy. And then ice cube on the left side, and ice cube. We didn't practice the ice cube on the left side. Let's practice that a couple times. So we go out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Notice that when I do it, look, my belly is out, it's relaxed. And then the hip is kind of going up and in towards my rib cage. That's what creates that side contraction in the left oblique. In, out, in, out, in, out, in. And it's definitely a tuck and a lift in the pelvis and the hip. I hope that's making sense. Okay, so take it from the chair swivel, swivel around, roll up, pop, and is a prep for me to get my leg out, release my hand, ice cube. I come up on my toes as a prep for the shimmy, shimmy, ice cube. And when I do the ice cube on the left, I flip my palms up. Okay, so from the very beginning, the hands are on the head. Ami, roll up, drop. Chair swivel, roll up, drop. Ice cube, shimmy, and ice cube. Okay, let's try that much with music. So let me turn it on. Okay, so that's what the next part is going to look like. Yes, I do give private lessons for Katijiri who asked me. So let's try one more time, okay? So without music, we are here, hands are on the head. My weight is on both feet. Both feet are flat, like this. Oh, oops, I forgot to turn it back. Here we go. All right, so Ami, roll up, drop. Chair swivel, around, roll up, drop. Ice cube and shimmy to the right, ice cube. Hip circle, big hip circle to the left, right? So notice that I kind of prepare by shifting my hip all the way to the right first. All my weight is on my right leg. You see, I'm not on my left at all here. And then I push my hip to the front left, push to the front left, then hinge at my hips, shift to the back left. Again, keep that spine really long, slightly arched. Make sure that chest is open. We can't have any of this. It's really got to be open. And I'm stressing this because this is something I had a hard time with in the beginning too. I was always like this because, before dance, I had terrible posture. And so posture is something I've always had to work on continually. So always remind yourself, boom, chest is lifted. Hips are back, and especially here, really, really, really keep that spine nice and long. If you have tight hamstrings, it's totally fine to bend your knees so that you can keep your spine long, okay? You don't have to have straight legs. In fact, having straight legs requires really like a lot of hamstring flexibility, so I keep them softly bent and then all the way to the right here, okay? So let me just review, let's see. Oh yeah, so hip circle to the left, hinge at the hips, swivel over to the right. And then step back with the left foot, come up on the right toes, and we're gonna come into the Sayyidi section. And the hip is gonna go lift, down, up, down, down, to the back. So notice that I pivoted on my left foot. Pivot. That's all it is, okay? So this is the Sayyidi rhythm. Doom, tek, doom, doom, tek. Yeah? Doom, tek, doom, doom, tek. If you want to get fancy with it, you can go doom, tek, doom, doom, tek, and do a flick on the tek. In fact, for me, I find it helps me get around to the back easier doing that flick, okay? So again, from the Sayyidi section, goes and, I prepare with the lift, and doom, tek, doom, doom, tek. And when I go to the back, I cross up my wrists here. Okay, so it goes one more time. Doom, tek, doom, doom, tek. Figure 8 to the right, left, right, left. Chair swivel over to the front. Okay, so that chair swivel, after I finish, right, left, prepare to the right, because then I'm going to step left, and chair swivel, step left, right, and as I step right, I shift my hips back, like I'm about to sit in that chair, both feet are flat, and then somebody goes and grabs that chair, and I swivel all the way to the front. Okay, so let's take it from the Maksum section, Sayyidi section, I mean, and doom, tek, doom, doom, tek. Right, left, and left, right, and then from here, watch how my hands cross in front of my body. I trace them along the midline of my body as I come up and place them in this zigzag shape. So it goes swivel and here, okay? All right, so from the Sayyidi section, and doom, tek, doom, doom, tek. Right, left, and swivel around, midline, drop, drop with the left hip. Extend the leg out to the side, and hip circle to the left, big hip circle, okay? So from the very beginning, it goes, ami, ami, roll up, drop. Chair swivel, 1, around, roll up, drop. Ice cube, shimmy, ice cube. Big hip circle, step back, Sayyidi. Doom, tek, doom, doom, tek. Figure 8, right, left, chair swivel, up along the midline, drop, drop. Okay, let's try that much with music. Okay, here we go. Let's start here. Okay, perfect. Oops, right here. And circle, circle, roll up, drop. Down, up, down, down, up. Right, left, round, round, drop, drop. Okay. Let's do that 3 more times. I'm going to turn up the volume a little so you can hear. Okay. So you'll hear in the music, before we start the choreo, you'll hear in the music, dun, 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 something like that. So this is the prep sound right here. Okay, let's do it one more time. Does anyone have any questions? Oh, there's a question. Okay, let me check. Can you dance? I am dancing. Okay, if you have any questions pertaining to the choreography. Mommies. Hold on, one more time. I forgot to change over to the screen. Okay, one more time. Mommies. Here we go. Okay, let's do that one more time. So we're gonna bend the knees. Go. Chair. Ice cube shimmy. Big hip circle. Sliding. Right, left. Chair. Drop, tap, around, shimmy. All right. Are we ready to move forward? Could you break down the flutter coming up? Yeah, of course, sure. Okay, so shall we move on with the choreo here? What do I have next? Hip circle, then the Sayyidi section. Oh, okay. Now it's gonna be that me'ata section, the call and response. Oops. Okay. So we just finished let's take it from the Sayyidi section. So we go down, up, down, flick to the back, right, left, and actually as you go left, you're gonna continue that figure eight into the hip circle like this. So you go right, left, and around. You see how the last figure eight continues into the hip circle like that. Then from here, I come up through the midline, do another small little circle on that left hip going out, going counterclockwise, and it's not an ami, it's a horizontal hip circle here, not contracting my belly. And then I go drop. Then I'm gonna step out and go tap. What I mean by tap is I'm tapping my heels down. So I go drop, and tap to the left, back, left, 2, 3. So 3 heel taps, cross the arms at the center, and then I'm gonna use a shoulder shimmy to come up to standing. My weight is on my right foot, okay? So let's take it from the figure eight from the back, and we go right, left, bring it all the way around, come up through the center as I circle that left hip around, drop, and 1, 2, 3, over to the right, shimmy and drop. Okay, let me just double check. Hip circle, drop, okay, so we go drop, 1, 2, 3, shimmy and drop. Cross, I'm gonna do 1 wrist undulation, place my hand on my head. Undulate and head. Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3, shimmy and drop, undulate, right, left, and then right, left, and 1, 2, 3, roll and drop. The name of the song is Baladi Mercedes. Yeah. from Mercedes Neto's album. Okay, let's try that much with music. Okay, so heel tap, shoulder shimmy, chest drop. Or let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time. So we go from the figure eight. Right, left, right, left. Chair circle all the way around. Bring the arms up through the midline. Small baby little circle on the left. Drop, drop. And 1, 2, 3. And shoulder and drop. Wrist undulation, lift the right hip. Left hip. And 1, 2, 3. Circle, roll up, drop. Okay? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Circle, roll up, drop. Yes. Yes, okay. Let's try with music. So watch for the darbuka accents and then start the ummies. Here we go. Ummi, ummi, chair. Ice cube, shimmy. Ice cube, hip circle. Sayyidi. Left, right, around, and hip circle, and drop, drop. Tap, and left. 1, 2, 3, and circle. Okay. One more time. Prepare. Listen for the accents here. It's your prep. Ummi, ummi. Ice cube shimmy. Big hip circle. Down, up, down, down. Flip. Right, left, around. Come up, circle, drop, drop. Tap, tap, tap. Shimmy and drop. And 1, 2, 3, and circle, circle, roll it, drop. Okay. Does that make sense so far? Shall we do it again one more time from the beginning? Do you need any clarification on any parts? Drop, drop, roll up before we hip circle accent. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, dun, dun. Wave to the right, twist, tuck, hip circle. Okay. So then after we do this, we go 1. Oh, wait, I didn't break this part down yet. Yeah, the last part. Okay. All right. So let's take it from, let's see, the call and response. We go tap, 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 shoulder shimmy, and drop. Then we go right, left, right. Okay, that's the part I think I didn't clarify, but we'll do that right now. Oh, here we go. Okay, so from the heel tap circle, so we go drop, drop, heel tap circle, 1, 2, 3, shoulder shimmy, drop the chest, and then 1, 2, 3. Notice on 3, I step back with the left and lift the right hip, because then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm dropping my hip at 3 points. The front, side, and back. Okay, so I'm going dropping to the front, middle, back. 1, 2, 3. Around with the circle. 1, 2, 3, around, roll up, chest, drop. Okay, so from here, drop, drop, tap, 1, 2, 3, shoulder shimmy, chest drop. Upward figure eight, 1, 2, step back, 3, lift the hip, and then 3 downs, 1, 2, 3, circle, roll up, drop. Yeah, one more time. So from here, drop, 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 tap, 1, 2, 3, shoulder shimmy, drop, chest. 1, 2, step back, 3, 1, 2, 3. Circle, roll up, drop. Okay, so let's see. Let's take it from the figure 8. From the figure 8. So we go right, left, right, left. Come all the way around. Keep that chest lifted. Draw the arms up the midline. Small little circle on that left hip. Drop, drop. Heel tap. 1, 2, 3. Shoulder shimmy and drop. Right, left, right. And then drop, drop, drop. Circle, roll up. And if you want, when we do the circle, you can throw in a little ummi in there before we roll up. Or just do the circle and roll up, drop. You can embellish it as much as you want to. Got it? Okay, great. Perfect. So then let's try that with music from the beginning. Prepare. Listen for the accents and then ummi. Here we go. Chair. Ice cube. Shimmy. Big hip circle. Sayyidi. Down, up, down, down. Flip. Right, left, left. Chair around. Circle and drop, drop. Tap, 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 and shimmy and drop. And right, left, right, and 1, 2, 3, and around. Ummi, roll, drop. Yeah, it's a lot of movements in a very small amount of time, but let's do that again. Here we go, prepare. Ummis. 1, 2, roll up, drop. Chair swivel. Roll up, drop. Ice cube. Shimmy. Big hip circle. Sayyidi. Figure 8. Right, left, around, up the midline circle, drop, drop, tap, 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 and shimmy and drop, and up, and 1, 2, 3, and circle, and up, and drop. Okay. All right. How are we doing? Shall we move on a little bit? So let's see. We just finished the 1, 2, 3. Oops, let me turn this camera back on. There we go. So we just finished 1, 2, 3. Hip circle around, roll up, drop. Yeah, that was the last thing that we did. Now, after we roll up, drop, now we do the wrist undulation. Wrist undulation, and then shimmy, slide right. And ice cube one more time. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Circle, roll up, drop. Wrist undulation. If you want, you can even just do a wrist circle out here. It doesn't really matter. But just something like a little undulation of some kind. And then shimmy, ice cube. Yeah, so we go drop, 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 circle, roll up, drop, undulate, shimmy, and ice cube. Okay, then we go big hip circle to the left. So again, I'm gonna push my pelvis to the front left corner, around to the back, hinging at my hips, keeping that chest nice and open. Don't round your chest, whatever you do. Boom. And then once we get to the back here, we're gonna do a heel tap, down, and accent with the hip. So I go, let's take it from here. 1, 2, 3. Circle, roll up. Undulate. Shimmy, ice cube. Big hip circle around. And then I'm going to place my hands here. I'm going to rest my elbow on my wrist and my index finger on my cheek. And I'm going to go tap, tap. And on the second tap, I'm twisting my hip to the front. So I go tap, 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 tap. Let's practice that a couple times. Again, the back is very, very long. No rounding in the back, okay? None of this. Boom. Really bring that chest forward. And we go tap to the back, tap to the right as you twist the hip. Tap, tap. One more time. You can have the hand here or here. It doesn't matter. Up to you. Dancer's choice. Tap, 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 tap. So from the hip circle, actually from the hip drops. 1, 2, 3. Circle, ami, roll up, drop. Wrist undulation, shimmy, ice cube. Big hip circle. And notice when I do the big hip circle, I'm kind of pushing my arms out like this too, to kind of emphasize that energy, that outward energy. Boom, around, tap, tap. Camel, 1, 2. So for the second one, I step back with that left foot. So from the hip circle, I go left, around, tap, tap, undulating, and undulating. Drop, passe. Well, not quite passe. It's like a Sayyidi passe. So the leg is pretty much like 90 degrees. Point that foot. Ami, ami. So to do the ami on the one leg, make sure that the standing leg is bent. Pelvis is tucked, okay? And even though all your weight is on your left leg, my hips are parallel to the floor, okay? It's gonna be really hard if you're like this to begin with. To ami like this, you wanna make sure that the knee is bent so that you can keep your hips parallel. So find your balance here, just get on one leg, test your balance, bend the knee, feel your pelvis neutral and parallel to the floor, and then we're gonna ami 2 times. 1, 2, okay? Let's try that. 1, 2. Okay, let's practice the other side because we've gotta keep it balanced. So shift your weight to your right leg, come up, lift the left toes up, knees at like 90 degrees, bend that standing leg, find your balance, belly button is driving back and in towards your spine, and we're gonna ami. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's review from the drop, the 3 drops and circle. So I go 1, 2, 3. Circle, ami, roll up, drop. Wrist undulation, sorry about that. And then shimmy, ice cube. Big hip circle around to the left. Tap, tap. Camel, camel, drop, passe. Ami, ami. One more time. Hands are on the head. 1, 2, 3. Circle, ami, roll, drop. Okay. Undulate, shimmy, and tuck. Big hip circle left to the back. Tap with the heels, tap and accent. Camel, step back, camel. 2 camels there. Drop, notice I placed my left hand on my head, right hand is out to the side. Drop, passe. Notice when I passe, my hip drops down. I don't lift the hip with my knee. It goes down, boom. And then ami, ami. Okay? Let's review from the very beginning without music. So you hear the drums. It's like a dum da 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 da, something like that. Make sure you're sitting down in your pelvis for the 2 amis. Ami, ami, roll up, drop. Chair swivel, around, roll up, drop. Let's see. And then ice cube, shimmy, ice cube. Big hip circle around, and step back, Sayyidi section. Down, up, down, down, flick to the back. Right figure 8, left figure 8, right figure 8, left all the way into a hip swivel, chair turn, arms zigzag up through the midline, hip circle, and down, down 2 times. 1, 2. 3 taps. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Shoulder shimmy and chest drop. Then right, left, right. 1, 2, 3. Hip circle. The first hip circle is flat. And then ami, roll up. If you want to do the ami, you don't have to do the ami. You can just go straight into the roll up. Drop the chest. And then wrist undulation, shimmy to the right. Ooh, I hope I didn't forget something. Is that right? No. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Undulation, shimmy, and ice cube. Hip circle around. Tap, tap. Camel, camel. Drop passe. Ami, ami. Okay, let's try this with music. Prepare, hands on the head, bend the knees, sink into your pelvis, listen for the drum accents here. And a boom. Chair. Roll up. Ice cube. Shimmy. Big hip circle around. Sayyidi. Down. Right. Left. Right. Left. Around. Up the midline. And down. Down. Shimmy and drop. And right. Left. 1, 2, 3. And around. Shimmy. Big hip circle. Tap, tap. Drop, passe.
سعيد بحلاوتك مين انت اللي عليك العين سعيد بحلاوتك مين انت اللي عليك العين سيدي رقصتها تولع قلبي بيشوفها بينا.
Okay, so that was what's coming next. If you guys have any questions, otherwise we'll do it again. Okay, here we go. Oops. Prepare. Knees are bent, sitting in the pelvis. Accent and then amis. Ami. Chair. Ice cube shimmy. I missed it. Sorry, I spaced out. One more time, I spaced out. Okay, one more time. Prepare, knees are bent, sitting down. Here we go. Ami. All right, the next part is one of my favorite parts. It's the Falacci section. Falacci is basically fast maksum. It's a 2/4 rhythm, and it's really energetic and playful. Okay, so it's where you get to smile and be very playful. Okay, so are we ready to go into the Falacci section? Okay, so we just finished. Okay, let's see, what did we finish? We just finished the camel and the ami, right? So we went around, tap, tap, camel and drop, passe, ami, and ami, and. Now we start a grapevine in the Falacci section with the right leg. 1, so I cross, I step down with the right leg. 1, 2, 3. Doot, doot, doot. Hey, wait. No. It's not the grapevine. Oh, wait, it is a grapevine. One, 2, 3, tap, 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 undo. Okay, sorry, I had to review real quick. So grapevine, we go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna do 3 heel taps around to the left. 1, 2, 3, back to the front. Okay, so I grapevine right, left, right, tap. 1, 2, 3. They're like baby jumps. I'm not jumping a lot because it's fast. It's just going up on my toes, down on my heel, up on my toes, down on my heel. 1, 2, 3. So we go grapevine with the right. 1, 2, 3. Heel tap around to the left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then I tandu, so I kind of extend my right leg out to the 45 degrees to the corner, the right corner. And as I tandu, I bring my pelvis in, I tuck a little. Okay, so from the grapevine, I go 1, 2, 3, tap, 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 tandu. Again, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? All right, then we're here. We're gonna step left, right, because I'm gonna turn around to my right, twist, boom, boom. So I use that twist to get myself all the way around to the front. So from here, I go left, right, boom, boom, boom. Left, right, chest. Hip, hip, chest. So from the tandu, I go left, right, chest. Okay, so from the grapevine, prepare with your right leg. And 1, 2, 3. My arm position here on the jumps, right hand on the head, left hand out. 1, 2, 3, tandu. Left, right, and as I turn, my arms are crossed at the chest. Twist, twist, chest. Left, right, lift, drop. Lift, drop. Okay, so again, and 1, 2, 3, jump, jump, tandu. Wait, 3 jumps and tandu. 1, 2, twist, twist, drop. Okay, let's try that much with music. Whew. All right, let's see. I'll just do this section in the music. It's at 2:05. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Oops, I forgot to turn on the camera. Amin, 1, 2, 3, and jump, jump, jump. One more time. I know it's very fast. You'll get it though. Amin, 1, 2, 3, and jump, 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 tandu. It's so fast I can't say it in time, but yeah, the twist goes bum 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 in the music. Da 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 da. Okay, one more time that section. Oops. Drop that side. 1, 2, 3, and jump, 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 tandu. Da 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 da. All right, okay. Let's move on, okay? There's only a little bit left. Hang in there, we're almost there, okay? So after we go da-da-da-da, bum, we're gonna turn left. So let's review from the grapevine. 1, 2, 3, and hop, 2, 3, tandu, and turn, ba-da-ba-da, ba, turn left, ba, so there's like a moment to pose, ba, hop, flick. Okay, so I go drop down with the left hip, down, heel tap. I bring my feet together on the heel tap, down, flick. So I go here, down, flick, tap. Let's practice that a couple times. So I go down, flick. So notice the right leg is jumping 2 times. I'm going jump, jump. Just the left leg flicks instead of jumps. Bum, bum. 1, 2. Watch my right foot. Down, 2. The knees are bent. Down, 2. Always bent. This will protect your knees. You never want to jump with straight legs. Oof, don't do that. You'll hurt yourself. So keep a soft bend in the knees. Boom, boom. Especially when you land. Land with the knees bent. Done, done. Down, down. Down, down. Okay? All right. So from the grapevine. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, da 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 da, bum. 1, 2, bum, bum, bum. Okay? So, any questions about that? Great. So we go, let's see, hop, flick. Oh, my favorite move right here. Okay, just a rock step, forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay? You can add a shimmy to it. That's how I do it in the choreography, is I shimmy. Da, 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 da. It's just forward and back. That's it. Forward and back. Notice my right leg is like the anchor, and the only leg that's swinging is the left one, swinging forward and back, but the right leg is anchored in the middle. Step, 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 step. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. If you want to add the shimmy, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, down, up. Okay? So I'm going like this with the hips. Do, 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 do. 1 and 2 and 2, 3, 4. Slowly. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay? However, if you want like a modification, it's totally fine for you to go hip, hip. Just do 1. 1 and 1. That's it. Okay? So dancer's choice, you can either just do the feet, or you can do the foot and the hip, like this, hitting the hip with each step, push and push. Or if you want to do the shimmy, you would go shimmy, 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 shimmy. So three variations depending on your level, depending on your comfort. Okay? But remember, it's only 2 times. So we go forward, back, side. Okay? So for those modifying, it would go forward, back, side. Or version 2, forward, back, side. Okay? Dancer's choice. Decide now which one you're going to do. Forward, back, side. Okay, so easy. That's called a rock step with a hip bump to the side. Now we're going to do an arabesque turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, well, it's not really an arabesque turn. It's more of like a, it's a single leg turn. I'm just turning on my left foot, and the right foot is off the floor. And you can either turn with the foot behind you in this position or straight in the arabesque leg behind you. Okay, so let's try this whole combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit, step, turn, and then we're gonna do the tuck step. Okay, so the leg is behind and then tuck as we step back, release as you step forward, tuck, step back, release, step forward, tuck, and jump, land to the left, to the right, and flick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's try that with music. It'll make more sense with the music. I was turn 1, side, side, flick. Yeah, let me go over the side, side, flick. So after we go 3 of these, tuck, 2, 3, and side, side, flick. Jump on the left foot with the right leg out. Jump on the right foot with the left leg out. Jump on the left, flick the right. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, 3. One more time slowly. 1, 2, 3. So it goes 1, 2, 3. Oh, boy. Got disconnected. Okay. Well, okay. We'll continue over here. So we go 1, 2, 3, and that's the end. That's actually the end of what I'm teaching today. And if you want to continue with the choreo, let me know. But let's review from the very beginning. Let's see. Okay, oops. Okay, so from the very beginning, we go here, bend the knees, ami, ami, roll up, chest drop. And then chair swivel, around, roll up, chest drop. Then we're gonna do our ice cube, shimmy to the right, ice cube left. Big hip circle around, and step back for the Sayyidi. Down, up, down, down, flick to the back, right, left, right, hip circle left around to the front. Arms up the middle and down, down. Hip circle around to the left and over to the right, shimmy and drop. Upward figure eight, right, left, step back, right, drop, drop. 3 drops, 1, 2, 3. Roll it around, reverse undulation, chest drop. Wrist undulation, shimmy, and ice cube. Big hip circle around to the left one more time, and then heel tap, tap twist. Camel and camel, drop passe. Ami and ami, grapevine. 1, 2, 3, jump, 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 kandu. Step left, right, twist, 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 drop. Turn left and drop the left hip. Tap, flick. Forward and back and side. Turn with the leg up. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Side, side, flick. That's the end. Okay, let's try that with music. Here we go. From the very beginning. Okay. Oops, too soon. Okay, ready? Prepare for the amis. Here we go. Amis. Chair. Ice cube. Shimmy. Big hip circle. Sayyidi. Right, left, chair. Down, down. Up, down. Around. 1, 2, 3, and around. Undulate. And twist. Tap, twist, camel. Drop up. Ami. 1, 2, 3. Jump, jump, jump. Forward, back, side, and turn. Up, 2, 3. Again. Prepare. Sayyidi. Down, up, down, down. Right, left, around. Up, and 1. 2, 3. Okay, let's do it one more time. Sorry, one more time. Mess up. Okay. Now.
من سعيد بحلاوتك مين انت اللي عليك العين من سعيد بحلاوتك مين انت اللي عليك العين سيدي رقصتها.
All right, guys. That was the choreo. I know it was a lot, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to save this. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Sorry about the disconnection earlier, but I'm going to save both, okay? So we'll do a quick little cool down, stretch the bodies out. Let's start here with our quad. So shift your weight over to your right foot, grab hold of your left ankle, keep your pelvis tucked under, and the knees are even, okay? Stretching the front of the leg and the hip. Good. You want to feel it in the front of your leg here. Make sure you're breathing. Keep that pelvis slightly tucked. You've got to make sure so that you feel the stretch in the right place. Slowly release the foot and then bring it over to the front. Flex the foot this time, cross over the right thigh, and then hinge. I like to have my thumbs kind of in the hip creases, give my hips a bit of a massage, and then hinge back at the hips and stretching the outer left hip here. Ooh, this feels amazing. Keep your spine long, chest is lifting, sitting back, aiming that tailbone back and down. Don't lose balance. Sometimes it helps to focus on a point on the floor that doesn't move so that you stay balanced. Breathing nice and slow. And then slowly lift your torso up and gently uncross that leg, put it down. Shake it out, do a little bounce if you need to. We're gonna switch sides. Grab hold of your right foot, tuck that pelvis under, bring the knees parallel. Good. Feel the stretch in the right thigh. If you don't feel the stretch, maybe tuck a little bit more. Make sure the knees are in line with each other, so they're not like this or like this or like this. In line. Good. Belly button is driving in. Hips are level. Slowly release that foot. Nice and slow. See how slow you can go. Go slower than you want to. Flex that foot, cross over the thigh. Find your hip creases. Give a little massage here. Thank your hips for working so hard today. Give your hips a little love. And then shift those hips back. Chest leans forward. Keep that foot flexed. Slight bend in the standing leg. Find your point of focus for balance. Keep your spine nice and long. Breathe into that outer right hip. Spine is long, shoulders are down, away from the ears, chest is up, tailbone back and down, creasing at the, or hinging at the hip crease. Good. And then slowly lift your chest up to standing, uncross the leg, and then put it down nice and slow with control. Okay, shake it up. Good. Open your feet nice and wide and hinge your hips back. Put your hands on your thighs. Find a distance between your feet that's comfortable, where you can kind of sit comfortably here. With a nice long spine, inhale. And then exhale, drop your right shoulder down, look to your left. Wow, this is so nice. Inhale, come back up. And other side. and up to center. Turn your toes in, heels out, drop down, bend your knees, and then slowly straighten. Bend. You can come all the way down to a squat if you want to. I bring my heels in a little bit more as I drop my hips down, and then I'm using my elbows to press those knees open and lift my chest up, lengthening the spine, hands to touch at heart center. Really nice stretch here in the low back, inner thighs, breathing. Try to stay lifted up out of your hips with a long spine. And then release your hands down to the floor. Begin to straighten your legs as you drop your head down. Turn your toes in, heels out. Hang upside down for a second. Maybe widen your stance a lot. And just hang upside down. Maybe do a couple bends and straightens in the knee. Whatever feels good in your body, listen to your body. Maybe it feels good to sway your shoulders side to side. Stretching the inner thighs here. And maybe we'll go all the way over to the right leg. And then all the way over to the left. And then back to center. Heel toe the feet closer together, about hip distance. Bend the knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Feeling gratitude for the gift of dance and for our bodies to be able to move and express ourselves. Maybe pedal the legs out, bend both knees. Slowly begin to straighten, draw your belly button in towards your navel, keep your chin tucked, roll up one vertebrae at a time, stacking one little piece on top of the other, nice and slow. Keep your gaze down, and then let your head be the last thing to come up. Take a moment here, keeping your gaze down so that the blood has time to equalize and come back to normal, so you don't get too lightheaded. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed my class. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you guys next time. Let me know if you have any questions, okay? I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah. See you. Okay. And stream.